This technique is especially beneficial for treating migraines, although it also works for regular headaches. It's most efficient when we do it when the migraine is still in its preliminary stages, before the pain kicks in. It works by changing the flow of air through the nostrils, which in turn affects the balance between the two brain hemispheres and between the parasympathetic and sympathetic nervous system, which you can learn more about in the theory section. There is one case, however, where this technique should not be done at all. If your headache is presenting as pain which is inside the eyeball, then you shouldn't do this technique. There are a few types of headache which can present as pain inside the eyeball, and this technique can actually make it worse. If that is your case, then please wait for the third variation at the end of this video, and I'll tell you what you can do. For many reasons, this is the best variation. Lie down on the ground with your left side up, so your right side is on the ground. This is very important. No matter what side the pain is on, we're always going to lie down with the left side up, so the right side on the ground. And then we're going to breathe in and out through the nose. You might notice that in the beginning, the breath usually happens through the right nostril and the left nostril is clogged. Actually, this is one of the causes of migraines, and this technique is designed to address exactly this. It's going to open the left nostril, and the right nostril is going to close. So you're going to be breathing in and out through the left nostril. You'll notice that as you're lying down on your right with your left side up, the breathing begins to change. The inhalation starts to happen through the left nostril as it decongests and stops to flow through the right nostril. And this is exactly what we want. This can take about 5 to 10 minutes, but this is the essence of this technique. It's this change in the nostrils and the flowing through the left nostril which makes it work, and this is exactly why we only ever do it on one side. Sometimes, in order to speed up the process, we can lie down on a spiky ball, a piece of foam, or a towel like this, which we place underneath our armpit. There's a special pressure point just underneath the fifth rib, and when we apply pressure to this side, it will open up the left nostril. This technique shifts your nervous system from a sympathetic activation to a parasympathetic activation, and in this way it counteracts some of the mechanisms that underlie migraines. So remain here for a few minutes. You can do 5, you can even do 10. The added relaxation of lying down on the ground helps us even more to go into the parasympathetic nervous system and stop the migraine process. So just give yourself time. We'll pause the video here. Now, the previous variation was the best one. The relaxation that we achieve from lying down, coupled with the pressure which is exerted on the right side of the body, really support the deactivation of the sympathetic nervous system and the activation of the parasympathetic nervous system that we need to achieve in order to create the effect that we're looking for. But that's not always possible. Sometimes we might be in the middle of work or in the office and we can't just lie down. For this, we have this variation, and it's very simple. All we need to do is block our right nostril so the breathing in and out happens through the left nostril. And we can do this with our finger, or we can just take a piece of tissue paper or a cotton bud or even an earplug, and I know it's a little bit weird, but weird is better than painful, and we can just insert it into the nostril, and that's it. Now, I breathe in and out through the nose, and you can also take a tennis ball or a spiky ball or a rolled up towel and place it underneath your right armpit. And then just keep on working, keep on doing your thing. Remember that it doesn't matter on which side the pain is. We only ever do this technique on one side. We close the right nostril and we place something underneath the right armpit, and that's it. Because the essence of this technique is the air going in and out through the left nostril. You may need to do this for several minutes, but you can also stay with this for 15 minutes, half an hour, and that is really, really going to help. This variation is for people who are suffering from glaucoma-induced headaches. Glaucoma is a condition which is related with having a higher pressure inside of the eye. Now, the previous technique was based on breathing in and out through the left nostril, which activates the parasympathetic nervous system and helps to relieve, stop, or prevent migraines. But at the same time, it has a side effect of increasing the pressure inside of the eye, which can actually cause a glaucoma-induced headache to become worse. That's why, if you are having a glaucoma-induced headache, then what you need to do is the reverse technique. So you actually need to close the left nostril and breathe through the right nostril. And you can do this either in the lying down position, where you lie down on the left side and the right side is up, and you can place something underneath the left side of the body. Or you can do the sitting up variation, in which case you're going to take whatever it is that you're using to close your nostrils and put it in the left nostril this time, and put whatever it is, a spiky ball or a tennis ball, underneath your left armpit. Okay? So if this is your case, just do this exercise. Just do the opposite of the previous versions. We do everything on the left side, breathing in and out through the right nostril. And this will help decrease the pressure inside of the eyes and will help alleviate a glaucoma-induced headache.